Hey guys, I hope you're having a good weekend. For those who don't know me, I'm Paul. I'm an RA in Taylor. I run cross country. I'm involved with log, and I play the cello, and I'm student council president. So, yeah, I hope you had a great day with your parents, and that you're having a relaxing weekend. But what I wanted to do in this video was really give you some tips for those of you who are running for student council, or maybe you're interested, maybe some of you don't even know what it is. But I just wanted to give you some tips on your speeches and give you kind of a mock speech of my own, a speech that I would have given as a freshman, and just leave you with some things to think about why you should run for student council. So, I mean, before I give you my speech, or my freshman speech, I'll just give you a few words of advice. I'm no expert on public speaking by any means, but what I've learned to be really helpful is to practice your speeches in front of a mirror, in front of your parents, in front of your friends, and make sure you work on eye contact, not rushing your speech, projecting your voice, and most importantly, being confident. Now, yeah, this is just something I wrote up pretty quickly, and I hope it helps. It's just a standard speech, nothing too special. It's really up to you to decide what you want to say in your speech or how long it should be. So you can just take this with a grain of salt, but here I go. Just pretend that I'm a freshman. Good morning. When I think of the word leadership, I think of what John F. Kennedy said. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. I, Paul Lee, am here today because I've taken his words to heart. We've only been Loomis Chaffee students for around 7 weeks, yet I've learned so much about both our class and about our community. When I first toured the island, I was awestruck by its beauty and its rich history. Only about halfway through my tour, I felt like frolicking in the meadows with all the cute, friendly squirrels. I said to myself, this must be paradise. When my tour guide started talking about student council, I wondered why one existed in the first place. What kind of problems would it need to solve? From the first day of school, however, I quickly learned that squirrels here aren't friendly at all. They're too busy doing other things. I learned about so many halls. I'm not talking about founders, but about study hall. Daytime study halls, nighttime study halls, even Saturday night study halls. It was rough. I learned about lights out at 10:15 p.m. for freshman boarders, the fact that internet shuts off at 10:33, and the constant fear of getting a 7 from Mrs. Mucci. I learned about the seemingly endless amount of homework assigned to us every night, and the fact that we would have to spend every week one Friday nights doing homework for Saturday classes. I learned about the pure misery of hard circuits in cross country, and about that awkward moment when you lock yourself out of your room 10 minutes before family style. Worst of all, I learned about work jobs, and the look that Pete Gwynn gives you after you miss one. I never want to see that again. Thus, after only a couple of days, my image of prancing around with squirrels and flowers was completely shattered. Not everything that I learned is bad, though. I learned about the ins and outs of our amazing campus, even the haunted third floor of Founders. I learned that my teachers were so supportive and tried their best to make sure that I understood everything they taught me. I learned about scam. Enough said. I learned about the buttery goodness of bacon, egg, and cheese in the Snug. And after attending one of the student council meetings, I learned that the student council, the kind of powerful voice I could bring to council meetings as a freshman representative. Most importantly, I've learned your names and your personalities, and the fact that the class of 2016 is the best, most dynamic class ever. After talking to many of you about school issues, I've also learned what kind of changes you want at Loomis. As a student council representative, I'll voice your opinions about the dining hall, the school's disciplinary system, study halls, athletic schedules, rules on homework load, school-wide activities and traditions, and everything and anything else that you tell me. I also have some ideas of my own regarding day board or family styles, activities we could do such as a field day or a movie night on the quad, And I also feel very strongly about helping with the implementation of the House system, which is something the Student Council is already working on. Now, you might ask me, why am I qualified, besides the fact that I have an amazing six-pack and a photographic memory? Well, in terms of my personality, I'm very easy to talk to and organized, so you'll have no trouble coming to me with your problems. I'll always try to bring up issues that you want me to bring up, and actively participate in meetings and help write proposals. I'm a good student, and I know our community well because I'm involved in many things. I run cross country, I play the cello, and I write for the log. Now, I want to close my speech with a reminder of our school's motto, Ne Cede Malice, which translates to do not yield to adversity. Don't be tempted by the option of just voting for the most popular candidate or the most good-looking one, though I fit both those qualifications. Pick the candidate who is passionate about our school and who can do the most for you. If you give me the honor of being your representative, I promise I'll do everything, not just during student council meetings, but also during all of my other times, to make Loomis Chaffee the best school that it can be. Thank you, and best of luck to all the other candidates. Now, that's what I have for you guys. I tried my best to incorporate things that I would have said as a freshman. Now, again, I'm by no means an expert on public speaking or on giving speeches, but I hope you learned something from this video and it encouraged you to run for Stuco. Student Council has really been a huge influence on my life and on my time at Loomis, and I can honestly say that without it, I wouldn't have accomplished anything that I have so far, or have even been the person I am today. And it's an enormous honor to serve on the council. It's not all serious either. We have lots of fun while we work. So show up to the meeting on Tuesday night. It's your last chance. It's in Founders Lounge on the first floor of Founders in the middle at 7:15 p.m. Right after Family Style, and sending your speeches to Riku Kennedy. I already know some of you, Colin, Sam, Roberto, Benji from cross country, Eagle, Joseph, Michelle, Summer, Anita, but I look forward to seeing many more faces at the meeting, especially you, Benji. Contact me if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Hope it helped.